Hey Fit Fam, what's up? It's Pete Day here. Thank you so much for tuning into my YouTube video. So today what I'm going to be talking about is common mistakes I see people doing at the gym. I've made pretty much all of these, but I'm sure you've seen some of them too. So I'm just going to talk you through the top mistakes I see people doing at the gym, so please don't repeat them. Now the first mistake I see people do is not planning ahead of schedule. It's very easy to plan going to the gym, but once you get there, you should be right into your routine and knowing what you're going to do. Plan ahead of schedule so that way when you come in, you're not moving around from one machine to another, you're not trying to waste time, you're really getting in there, you're getting it done, and you're getting stuck in. Pre-plan what you're doing, particularly if you're going to be spending a lot of time in the gym as well. It doesn't take a lot of pre-work to set up a program, purchase a program, whatever it might be, so that way when you're in there, you're getting the work done, because you don't want to be thinking about where you're going, you just want to be focused on getting the best results that you can, so plan ahead of schedule. Number two is not warming your body up correctly, especially if you're going to do some big compound movements. You need to make sure you've warmed up your muscles in the right areas, you've warmed up your joints, and you really build into that first and second set. You don't want to be going in there trying to hit a personal best on your third or fourth round when you really need to warm up your body correctly. That's going to avoid injuries, and we don't want injuries that's going to set you so far back. So make sure you've warmed up correctly. You can even YouTube a couple of warm techniques. There's some examples on the internet, there's heaps on there. So just make sure you've warmed up the right muscle groups and you build into it, particularly in those heavy sets. The third mistake I see people do is not focusing on compound movements enough. Now when you're at the gym, there are compound and isolated movements. Your compound movements are the ones that are going to use multiple muscle groups, so things like your squats, deadlifts, all the rest of it. Your isolated ones are the ones that just focus on a single muscle group. Your compound movements are the best movements to give you strength and increase muscle size, so you need to be putting them at the start of your workout and really focusing on them. If you go in there and do a lot of isolated stuff, it's going to be good in terms of muscle definition, but you're not going to get the muscle size, mass, and power that you're going to produce if you focus on your compound lifts. Now mistake number four I see is that people don't get the technique right up front. When you start your gym program in particular, or if you're going to get into a new movement or go a little bit heavier, try as best you can to work with a personal trainer or a trainer to get your technique right. Look up videos and really nail down how to do that movement step by step. Particularly as you start to increase the weight of that movement, you want to make sure that you're doing the technique correctly. And if you don't, you're not going to be targeting the right muscle groups, and you're also not going to be getting the best out of that movement. So do a little bit of research up front, practice on some lighter weights, get someone to watch your technique, get that right, and then start to build the weight. Now mistake number five I see people do all the time is not recording your results. Now when you start a gym program, or when you're into a gym program, recording your results over time, this can be how heavy you're lifting or actually body composition results depending on what you're training for, will give you a measurement of how you're actually tracking. You don't know how to change your programming, your nutrition, if you don't know how you're tracking over time. So have some form of measurement in there, so that way A, you've got a goal for you're going towards, and B, you can actually track it and see how the results are going over time. So build this within your programming. Now mistake number six I see people do is repeating the same workout over and over. Now when you're doing a gym program, if you've got a really good program in place, you don't want to be doing the exact same reps or the exact same weights every single time, because your body gets used to this. In order to get your body to break down the muscle fibers and rebuild, you need to do something different for your body. This can be as simple as increasing the weights, changing the rep variations, or even changing the exercises. So you don't need to vastly change what you're doing. You basically want to shock the muscle through a range of different metrics, and that way you're going to be able to build the most muscle mass, get the best results over time. So don't do the same thing every single week. You want to vary it up every so often. Now the final mistake I see people do, and this one's really important, is give your body enough time to recover. It's all good and well to go into the gym, hammer your body, but you need to allow yourself to recover in order to rebuild muscle fibers and be ready for the next session. If you overtrain too much, it's going to be a bit counterintuitive. You're not going to get the results that you're after. So get enough sleep, get enough rest, get the right ample nutrition, and give your body enough of a break to be able to make those changes and to get all those gains that you've been training really hard for. That's it for me today, guys. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you liked it, please subscribe down below. If you have any questions or would like to see something in the next video, let me up. That's it for me today, guys. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please subscribe down below. If you'd like to see something for the next video, I'm all ears. So hit me up with a comment, or however you'd like to get in contact with me. Other than that, I'll see you guys later and keep training hard.